Where are you guys currently sitting on close rate right now?
We pretty much hold between 35 and 40%. I got sales reps that do a little less. I got a couple that do a little more, and they kind of bounce around throughout the year.
Ours is higher. It's like 45.51%. So we're going to raise our prices just a little bit.
So the reason I ask is because the hot take was a 57% close rate is too high. I was leaving money on the table. Do you guys agree or disagree?
100%. I had an old guy tell me one time, he's an old business owner. I always remember this, and I always thought it was funny. He said, if you give them a price and they immediately say yes, you lost, because you absolutely could have charged more. Not that we gouged, but I always remember that. Like, you got to watch, how quick you're getting people to close the deal. If you don't have to work them a little bit, you probably left money on the table.
We got 2 5-star reviews on opposite ends of that spectrum. One of them said they did a great job, 5 stars. They were very affordable. And I was like, ooh. And so that was a full roof replacement. The other one I did, we got a 5-star review on just an EPDM repair job. And the review was great work, but very expensive or something like that. So it's like, it's hard to gauge where you're sitting with your pricing in your market when you get reviews like that, where they're 40% gross profit margin and they're not like crazy. So we're kind of middle of the road, but it's interesting to get feedback like that.
If you had to go one way, are you which one of those comments are you thinking you lean more with?
I would like the more expensive one. Yeah.
And
They know
have you considered raising your prices since that review, or would you need maybe some more kind of push in that direction to finalize?
because I think about that customer and that was a long time ago when we had a very short form quoting system like through ProLine. We didn't have them all really built out yet. And so there wasn't a whole lot of like value provided in that proposal. So it was basically like EPDM repair and here's the price and then a few inspection photos. So I think maybe they thought it was more expensive for what they were getting with the quote. But since we beefed up our quoting templates, it adds a lot more value to when you get to the bottom of the price and you see the price. It all kind of makes sense. Oh yeah, it makes sense that they would charge that much. So, but it's good feedback. You got to pay attention to that stuff.
Absolutely.
I looked mine up. My reps are at 37% since January 1st.
Sweet. It looks like this person feels like that sweet spot is between 33 and 40%. So that was his hot take. So I like it.